All right, we're back on for another YouTube video of High Value English, the review. This is a review of lesson number 35. Only 7 more videos to go till we're finished. And I put this into my basket of lessons called the signal words, or maybe the gesture words, because you don't really need to use this to communicate your ideas and speak fluently, but native people use this very often to send a signal, to gesture to the listener. This may surprise you. So I think that's kind of the message that is tucked in to this word. The words, I do dance. I do salsa dance sometimes, for example, right? So you could just cut the do and say, I salsa dance sometimes. That's just information from me to you. But the do, even for a positive sentence, I'm communicating, this may surprise you, but I do, right? Or this may surprise you, or this will surprise you, right? And then the other word is I actually do. That makes it twice as strong. This maybe will shock you. Maybe this is shocking to you. Right? So anyway, that's a whole lesson video that is available in the description. So you can click on that, see that. Let's just review these exercises. 5 sentences. Here we go. So number 1 is, my brother told me he couldn't fly in for Christmas, but on Christmas Eve, he blah, 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 as a surprise. So, we were surprised, and this story may surprise you, the listener. So we got 3 spaces here, and so that sounds like, I think the first one could be actually. He actually, and we're going to say that because this is past tense, my brother told me he couldn't, but after that, which is in the past as well, he actually did, and that's when we need a verb. He actually did come as a surprise, right? And yes, I think that's the best answer here. Notice that the verb come is the base version, and did, that's the past tense verb, right? Just like he actually, if it was negative, he actually didn't come, right? But this is he did. That's number 1. She did come home. She did. Yeah, that's the best answer. Number 2. I had plans to go camping this weekend, but my boss, blah, 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 me to come into the office on Saturday and Sunday. Let's see. So I had plans to go camping this weekend. But my boss, blah, 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 me to come in. What? To come in to the office on the weekend. So this camping plan is canceled. Interesting. You could say my boss, I think, I think I'm going to say that. So I think the first one here is going to be actually. Yeah, we do. Native people say that. Something surprising, something unfortunately, actually, those have a similar feeling. Um, oh, we actually forgot about your birthday party. Right? So this is kind of bad news. We actually forgot. Now, if you said, unfortunately means bad luck or unlucky for me, but this is not luck. This is just mistake. I made a mistake. So that'd be more actually, it's my fault, not luck, not bad luck. I actually forgot. We actually forgot about your birthday. So in this case, I think I think for 2 slots, actually asked me to come in to the office. That's just the most natural one. My boss did ask me. You could say the other one too. He did ask me to come in. Anyway, I think this is really small details. But if you said he did ask me to come into the office, he did ask me. I think this is more, it is surprise, but it's more kind of bad news. And that's why I think actually for 2 spaces, for 2 words, actually asked me. Yeah, this is the most natural one here. So if it was something good news, he did, if it was surprise good, you could say, my boss did give me a Christmas bonus, right? Or my boss actually did, right? But in this case, yeah, I feel like just the natural one actually asked. That's more, I don't know. But that's a small detail. This is about practice. This is about practice, not about what is the exactly correct answer. Because at this level, there is no perfect answer. Number 3. I blah, 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 blah. The piano. But I have never taken a lesson. Okay. So here we got 3 words. So I think actually. And we got the main verb, which is going to be play, because you play music, play the piano, play the guitar. And, but I have never taken. So that means from my past, before now, and now, no. No, I didn't take a lesson. I don't take lessons. I have never taken a lesson. So that this one is going to be, I actually do, just normal present tense. I do play in my normal routine life, but I have never taken a lesson. Surprising or shocking. Number 4. Most people, blah, 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 traveled abroad because it's blah, blah, blah. So many don't. Okay. Now, here, the verb is here, traveled. So we have 3 spaces. Because, let's see, we're going to say, actually. And, actually, we'll take it from here. This sounds like here. Most people actually have never traveled. So 4-part verb set. Actually have never traveled. So kind of a 4-part verb set. Most people actually have never traveled abroad because it's something, whatever you want. It's expensive, stressful. Those are the main reasons, I guess. Or it's scary. I don't know. Whatever you want. It's an adjective. And number 5. I love cooking. But, blah, blah, my wife, blah, blah, every meal in our house. So I love cooking, but you'll notice that, yeah, but, which means some kind of turn or a surprising turn or just a tension point or contrasting point. I love cooking, but actually, then another character, my wife, we're going to say, we'll say the verb make. My wife, blah, blah, make every meal in our house. So you know this is the base version of the verb. This is going to be another verb. And this is present tense, I love. So this will be present tense too. My wife does make every meal in our house. So yeah, this is a good example where you say the true thing. I love cooking, but here's a surprise or shock. Actually, my wife does make every meal in our house. Okay, so that's the signal it's making. This is might be strange to hear, surprising to you, but it's true. Let's go with next set. So 2 little exercises here. So 1 question. What does your family do, but you actually don't like it very much? Oh, my family loves, camping. But I actually prefer to be away from the cold and bugs. So I usually just sit by the fire until we can go home. For example, so my family loves camping, but I actually prefer to be away from the cold. Actually do prefer. Now, what about this? I actually do prefer. You could say that. You could put that in. Yep. I guess I leave it out because this listener, I don't know. I don't know who it is. So we say, I do like, when it might be surprising to the listener. So this is not so surprising. This might be a little normal. Family likes, one person doesn't like. That's normal. Might be normal, so it's not so surprising. Number 2. What did you love as a younger person, but now you actually do it very rarely? Well, I used to love reading comic books. And I do like looking at the art and drawings, but I rarely sit and read the stories. I don't know why. Because they're not as interesting to me anymore. Okay, so I used to love comics, but I do. So, yeah, here you go. I used to love, so that means finished. Before was yes, then it stopped. And I do like looking at the art. So, reading, no. Looking, yes. But I rarely sit and read the stories. So there you go. Okay, so those are the answers to that one. Good, 15 minutes. So go ahead, put your original sentences below in the comments and I'll help you there. And we'll see you in the next video.